This is my 8th year playing fantasy football. I've been playing since 3rd grade with my friends.
Well, I've played fantasy football for about 8 years now in a league with my friends.
I've been playing fantasy football for about 8 years in a league with my friends.
I've been playing fantasy football for 8 years with my friends, I think about.
Looking at websites and like seeing like people's like rankings and everything, and then also looking at like some Instagram pages on fantasy football.
For a draft, I kind of look at websites and like player rankings and see kind of who could do well in the upcoming year. And also, I follow a lot of Instagram accounts.
Usually look at some magazines and websites to find some players that are slept on.
The way I prepare is I just research players that I think could be could do good, and I watch videos about like who has a lot of potential.
What I look for is like running backs a lot, like because I think they're valuable, and like the starter gets injured, then I usually try to get the backup, and then also I look to pick up defenses when playing like a bad team.
At the waiver wire, I try to find guys who could like fill in a spot for me one week if I have a guy that's not playing, or guys with high upside.
I usually look for players who have teammates that are injured that are just filling in roles so they'll get more snaps and get them more involved in the game.
Is just players that have easy opponents that they play and like bad defenses. I also pick up defenses and kickers. If they're playing a bad team or they're gonna score a lot of points, I think that works usually.
I watch the NFL at least like a bit, usually a good amount, but at least a bit like every weekend, every Sunday.
I'd say I watch football pretty much every Sunday, and then the games on Thursday night and Monday night I try to watch if I have time to.
And how much do I watch football? I usually try and watch a good amount of the games on Sundays, and then most of the night games, depending on how much time I have.
I watch football quite a bit. I watch it every Sunday, so yeah.
And have you ever won a fantasy league before? Yeah, I won in like 2018 with my friends, and that's the only one I've won.
I have not won a fantasy league. I've gotten second 4 times, so that's kind of rough.
Ever won the league? I've won 3 times. I won the first year and then the last year and then once somewhere in the middle.
I have won a championship before, like 3 years ago, I think.
So yeah. Number 6. What do you think of your current team? I think it's a solid team. Some things break my way. I think I could win my second, and I'm looking forward to it.
My team currently, I have 7 wins and 5 losses. And I like the team. I think it's got good players, and I just traded for a good player, so hopefully I can do well in the playoffs.
And then what do I think of my team right now? It's not the greatest. I'm second last in the league, but I think it's just an off year, and next year I'll bounce back.
My team's really good this year, I think, but I've had to deal with a lot of injuries. Like my best player got hurt, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm hoping it turns out good.